Kia ora everyone, we are the All Blues Jazz Band, mixed with OBs and OGs, and that piece was Flight of the Foobirds. Flight of the Foobirds. For our next piece, we'll be doing Don't Get Around Much Anymore by Duke Ellington and arranged by Mark Taylor. Saturday dance, heard they crowded the floor, couldn't bear it without you, don't get around much anymore, thought I'd visit a club, got as far as the door, they'd have asked me about you, don't get around much anymore. Oh, darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. Oh, but nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on days. Might have gone but before. Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore. Couldn't bear it without you. Don't get around much anymore. They'd have asked me about you. Don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my mind's more at ease. Nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on days. Might have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you. Don't get around much anymore.
Good evening, everyone. You've been listening to All Blues. We're going to take a short interlude in our set and just introduce the Nautilus Chorale, who are going to do a little number for us now.
for somebody to pick up the straw. Well, don't waste time, give me a sign, tell me how you wanna roll. Oh, well, I want somebody, speed up for me and take it down slow. There's enough room to go. Well, I can handle that, gotta show me where it's at. Are you ready to go? Ready to go? If you want it, you already got it. And if you thought it, baby, what you want? If you feel it, it must be real. Just say the word and I'ma give you what you want. Time is waiting, we've only got 4 minutes. Say we're hesitating. Grab a boy and grab a girl, time is waiting. We've only got 4 minutes, say we're hesitating. We've only got 4 minutes, 4 minutes now. You gotta get my hop. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Keep it up and be a Madonna. You gotta get my hop. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What I need is a you intervention. Oh, and I know by the way that you move. How about you? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Yeah. And I know I can tell you like it, that's good. But the way that you move, tell me how about you? Oh, if you want it, you already got it. And if you thought it, baby, what you want? If you feel it, it must be real. Just say the word and I'ma give you what you want. Time is waiting, we've only got 4 minutes. Say we're hesitating. Grab a boy and grab a girl, time is waiting. We've only got 4 minutes. Say we're hesitating. We've only got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Keep it up and be a Madonna. You gotta get my heart. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Keep it up and be a Madonna. You gotta get in my heart. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Me karakia tātou, ti hei mauri ora, kia whakaute, kia hihiri, kia pono. Anei mātou te whānau o te kura kohine ki o tākou. Horahia te manaakitaka me te kaitiakitaka. Ki ruka ki tēnā ki tēnā o ka mokopuna. Kia tū tōtara ai i te mātauraka, whakaoho-oho, whakamana, werohia, moimoia, tūtū whakamua ka tīna, tīna. Haramai te toki, haumie huie tai kia. Please stay standing for the national anthem.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. It is my great pleasure to now invite Ms. Sharon Knowles, presiding member on the school board, to welcome you to this very special prize-giving ceremony for 2025.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we celebrate the achievements and our successes of our students here at Otago Girls High School. As the presiding member of the Board of Trustees, it is both an honour and a privilege to stand before you tonight at the conclusion of another outstanding year. Tonight is a moment to pause and to celebrate, to reflect on the journey and the achievements, and to honour the resilience and determination that have defined our students, staff, and the wider school community. Firstly, I wish to acknowledge our board. We are fortunate to have a skilled and dedicated board who give generously of their time and expertise to support the school. This year, following the triennial elections, we have welcomed new members and farewelled some who have served with distinction. We thank Ricky Huaya-Fife and Deborah Tarsi-Courts, our former Deputy Chair, for their significant contributions, which we will miss. We warmly welcome our new board members, Lee Carter, Craig McKenzie and Simon Smith, and those re-elected, Deputy Chair Kyla Mullins and Beth Chisholm. I also acknowledge the ongoing contributions of our staff representative, Terry Curtis, who was re-elected by the staff, and our outgoing student representative, Evelyn Young. We welcome Phoebe Ashdown as the new student representative, and a special thank you also to Sue Watt, our board secretary, for her invaluable support and superb organisational skills. To our students, this year has been extraordinary. You've met many challenges head-on, seized opportunities, and shown remarkable perseverance. From academic achievements to sporting, leadership roles, and to cultural contributions. You have shaped a year to remember. To our prize winners, we congratulate you. Your awards reflect dedication and effort. To every student, success isn't only about prizes. Be proud of all the progress that you have made, keep striving, and continue working towards your future. We also give a heartfelt thanks to our principal, Bridget Davidson, and our senior leadership team, Mrs. Sue Porter, Ms. Catherine Dick, and Mr. Chris Richards. Bridget's vision and commitment to an inclusive, empowering and future-focused learning environment is evident in all of the achievements we will celebrate tonight. Under the guidance of this exceptional senior leadership team, Otago Girls High School continues to thrive. To our teachers and staff, we acknowledge your hard work and commitment to the students and to the school. We all know your dedication goes far beyond the classroom, and we appreciate all of the efforts you individually made. You inspire curiosity, nurture confidence, and challenge every student to achieve their best. We thank you. To the parents and whānau, your partnership with the school is vital. We thank you for the encouragement, time, and energy you invest in your child's education and in the life of the school. Your support makes so much possible. And in closing, I say to our Year 13 leavers, congratulations on meeting this milestone. As you step into the next chapter, take with you the values and the confidence that were nurtured while you were here. Stay connected as proud alumni of our school, and we look forward to seeing the incredible paths that you take. Once again, congratulations to all our prize winners, and thank you to everyone who has contributed to making this year such a success. Ngā mihi nui.
I'd now like to invite our principal, Mrs. Davidson, to give her principal's address.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. 2025 has been a year of great progress and change. We are at the halfway point of our extensive renovations and building projects. We have increased intakes of international students and Year 9 students for 2026, and we remain in the top 3 results for NCA Level 3 university entrance and scholarship over 27 schools in Otago for our 2023 and 2024 results. The school is thriving. Congratulations to all of you here tonight, prize winners and non-prize winners alike. It is in celebrating success that we lift the expectations and the possibilities for all of us. Delighting in the surprises and successes of those around us enhances our own well-being and sense of purpose, inspiring us to reach higher, give more generously, and imagine and realise a more hopeful future. I would like to thank Sharon Knowles, presiding member of the school board, and the board past and present for their unwavering support. Thank you to the senior leadership team, to students, staff and leaders of our school who guide a thriving school culture, and to you, the parents and wider supporters of our students. You nurture the school journey, helping students turn up, show up and step up. Otago Girls High School is a wonderful village that produces the success that we will all celebrate here tonight. It is my very great pleasure tonight to welcome May Chen and her mother Jean Chen, who's down the front here, to our prize giving. Last year, May introduced the May Chen Prize for Transformational Leadership, and tonight we will present this prize under its new name, the May and Jean Chen Prize for Transformational Leadership in honour of her mother. We will hear from May during our ceremony tonight. We will now award our academic prizes. In the junior school, Aggregate prizes are awarded to the top 2 students in each class over 4 core subjects: English, mathematics, physical education, science and social studies. Distinctions are awarded to students who are first in subject in a class, and commendations are awarded to students for effort and achievement in each class. In the senior school, academic excellence in years 11 and 12 goes to the top students in that year level over all teaching subjects. Distinctions are awarded to, as in the junior school, to students who are first in the subject across the entire year level. Commendations in the senior school are awarded for effort and achievement in each senior class. I will now invite Mrs. Kelly Williams, President of the PTSA, to present the Year 9 PTSA Academic Prizes, and you are all welcome to join the PTSA for 2026. Ms. Charlotte Hayward is our Year 9 Dean and will read the Year 9 PTSA prizes, and Ms. Hayward will be assisted by Mr. Kaharangi Cassidy, who is the Transition Dean who works between Years 9 and 13.
Nine BE. First aggregate, Jasmine Taylor. Distinction for Design and Visual Communication, English and Science, Commendation for Mathematics. Second aggregate, Ruyi Zhang. Distinction for Mathematics and Social Studies, Commendation for Art and Music. Distinctions, Lani Huntley, Physical Education and Health, Commendation for Drama and English. Commendations, Tilly Clark, Social Studies. Maddie Durham, Social Studies. Lucy Navarra, Social Studies. Gwyn Purvis, English and Science. Nisha Stevens, Mathematics, Physical Education and Health and Science. Sophie Whalen, Physical Education and Health. Nine CL, First aggregate, Amy Boston. Distinction for English and Japanese, Commendation for Drama, Mathematics and Physical Education and Health. Second aggregate, Eva Gardner. Distinction for Mathematics, Physical Education and Health, Science and Social Studies. Distinctions, Johanna Engelmeyer, Dance, Commendation for English, Mathematics, Physical Education and Health, Spanish and Textiles Technology. Lydia Dunbar, Distinction for Art, Commendation for Design and Visual Communication. Lily Swenson McLean, Distinction for Music, Commendation for Dance, Drama and Social Studies. Rebecca Baxter, Commendation for Japanese. Paige Croker, Commendation for Music and Science. Rose Fahey, Commendation for French and Social Studies. Alma Greenman, Commendation for Music. Emily Harwood, Commendation for English. Emmy Harworth, Commendation for Science, and Hattie McDougall, Commendation for French. Nine HR, First aggregate, Lily Williams, Distinction for Food Technology, Mathematics, Physical Education and Health, Science and Social Studies. Commendation for Drama, English and French. Second aggregate, Layla Wainwright, Distinction for Design and Visual Communication, Commendation for Drama, English, Mathematics, Physical Education and Health and Science. Distinctions, Margot Milne, Dance. Fleur Schofield, Spanish, Commendation for Digital Technology, Food Technology, Mathematics, Science, Social Studies and Textiles Technology. Ibtisam Sefardine, Distinction for English Language. Maisie Woodhouse, Distinction for Design and Visual Communication, Drama and English, Commendation for Science and Spanish. Commendations, Saja Ali Braham, Drama. Ruhaina Alu, Commendation for Physical Education and Health, Social Studies and Te Reo Māori. Olivia Dixon for Dance, Music and Spanish. Quinn Holt, Social Studies. Ashlyn Matapo, Music. Lexi Wheel, Design and Visual Communication. 9MN, First Aggregate, Eva McLean, Distinction for English, French, Science and Social Studies, Commendation for Art, Dance and Physical Education and Health. Second Aggregate, Kate Marshall, Distinction for Science, Commendation for English, Physical Education and Health, Science and Social Studies. Distinctions, Mila Adam, French, Commendation for Food Technology. Georgia Dallenberg, Distinction for Physical Education and Health and Textiles Technology, Commendation for Food Technology, French, Mathematics, Science and Social Studies. Alzan Harmon, Distinction for Music, Commendation for English, French and Physical Education and Health. Jacqueline Liu, Distinction for Digital Technology and Mathematics, Commendation for Art. Commendations, Medina Cuthbert for Drama. Kira Mowat, Design and Visual Communication, English and Spanish. Bella Priest, Food Technology, and Ada Silva, Commendation for Dance and Japanese. Nine MPA, First Aggregate, Kaylee Griffin, Distinction for Art, English and Mathematics, Commendation for Design and Visual Communication, Japanese, Physical Education and Health, and Textiles Technology. Second Aggregate, Amelia Neve, Distinction for Art and Science, Commendation for English. Distinctions, Mackenzie Dennison, Dance and Social Studies, Commendation for English and Food Technology. Billy Harvey for Physical Education and Health, and Athea Bella Legaspi for Art, Design and Visual Communication, Music and Spanish, Commendation for Food Technology. Commendations, Kira Cooney, Social Studies. Hayley Josu, Social Studies. Bella Letherby, Mathematics and Physical Education and Health. Tasneem Maimuna, English Language. Bella Robinson, Social Studies. And Ivy Weatherston Harvey, Dance and Physical Education and Health. Nine PN, First Aggregate, Kenzie Fitzgerald, Distinction for English, Mathematics and Science. Second Aggregate, Annalise Miller, Distinction for Physical Education and Health, Commendation for Mathematics, Science, Social Studies, and Te Reo Māori. Distinctions, Molly Gilbert, for Drama, Commendation for Music, Physical Education and Health, and Te Reo Māori. Kayla King, Distinction for Drama, Commendation for English and Science. Cleo Tarbert, Distinction for Social Studies, Commendation for Mathematics and Science. Commendations, Neve Ashford for English, Food Technology and Social Studies. Alice Haynes for Drama and Science. Soleil Issip for Drama, Food Technology and Science. Anya Radford, Mathematics. Allegra Van Gelderen for Drama and Mathematics. And Juno Yamamoto for Physical Education and Health. Mrs. Sue Porter will now read the Year 10 academic prizes in each class. These will be presented by Mr. Craig McKenzie from the school board, assisted by our Year 10 Dean, Ms. Moira Young.
The Margaret Gordon Burns Prizes. 10 CTS. First Aggregate, Nikia Smith. Distinction for Social Studies, Commendation for Physical Education and Health. Second Aggregate, Sujin Lee. Distinction for English, Mathematics, Music and Science, Commendation for French. Distinctions, Lucia Mori, Dance. Francis Tu Ngamala, Physical Education and Health, Commendation for English and Enterprise. Commendations, Leva Courtney, Art and Social Studies. Elena Garcia Sheridan, Mathematics and Social Studies. Sarah Hamed Hawari, Mathematics and Science. Cameron Hart, Dance. Georgia Robertson, Drama, Mathematics, Music and Science. Layla Robson, Physical Education and Health, and Te Reo Māori. Vaimoi Sogavalu, Enterprise, Physical Education and Health, Science and Social Studies. Mila White, English. 10 DBK, the Flora M. Allen Prizes. First aggregate, Neve Cutfield, distinction for design and visual communication, English, mathematics and music, commendation for physical education and health and social studies. Second aggregate, Ava Cooling, distinction for physical education and health, commendation for art, design and visual communication, English, science and social studies. Distinctions, Elza Burt, science, commendation for English and mathematics. Saki Chinder, English language. Julia Hodson, physical education and health, commendation for science. Lil Irwin, art. Emily Peppercorn, food technology. Alice Usher, commerce, design and visual communication, English, music, physical education and health, social studies and Spanish. Commendations, Annabelle Dobson, English and food technology. Neve McKenzie, English, mathematics and physical education and health. Ariana Paku, social studies. Mackenzie Porter, enterprise. Jed Rakana, music. Peter Richardson, food technology and science. Carlotta Schweffel, mathematics, physical education and health and Spanish. Michaela Sinaleani, art. Darcy Tavendale, English, food technology and social studies. Ten EMB, the Mary King Prizes. First aggregate, Nicole Lowe, distinction for design, visual communication, mathematics, physical education and health, science and commendation for English. Second aggregate, Aisling Coffey, distinction for French and social studies, commendation for digital technology and enterprise. Distinctions, Zainab Osama Abulghazam, drama and textiles technology, commendation for English and social studies. Libby Allison, enterprise, commendation for mathematics and physical education and health. Laura Chen, Japanese, commendation for mathematics and social studies. Yanise Lampard, digital technology, commendation for English and mathematics. Phoebe Martin, music, commendation for dance, English and physical education and health. Olivia McIntyre, Spanish, commendation for mathematics and science. Chihiro Smithies, drama in Spanish, commendation for science. Emma Walker, English, commendation for drama in French. Commendations, Susan Ding, Japanese. Lucy Hall, art. Lena Henderson, food technology. Gloria Ege, drama, English and social studies. Abby Middleton, drama. Evelyn Rattigan, mathematics and music. Stella Ross, art, enterprise and textiles technology. Ten GUO, the Mary King Prizes. First aggregate, Georgia McEwen, distinction for English and science, commendation for mathematics, music and social studies. Second equal aggregate, Charlotte Guy, distinction for social studies, commendation for Japanese and mathematics. And Caitlin Oliver, commendation for English, Japanese, mathematics and music. Distinctions, Moana Lee, art and mathematics, commendations for digital technology. Nainika Rajula, physical education and health. Aisha Tutkin, art. Commendations, Isabella Booth, English. Michaela Brown, drama, physical education, health and science. Leila Ropata, textiles technology. Lara Trowick, English. Trinity Tuitia Heather, social studies. Achinoam Yakabi, English language, physical education and health, science and social studies. 10 MGW, the Ruth Upchurch Prizes. First aggregate, Morgan Greening, distinction for physical education and health, commendation for French and science. Second aggregate, Lizzie Boyens, distinction for science, commendation for English, mathematics, social studies and Spanish. Distinctions, Ava Bowman, mathematics, commendation for textiles technology. Charlie Pocklington, social studies. Keisha Pritchard, English and commendation for Japanese and mathematics. Commendations, Molly Barr, Japanese. Alia Davies, physical education and health. Libby McKercher, social studies. Sophia Oates, physical education and health and science. Amber Pettit, science. Christelle Van Rooyen, English. Rihanna Waterman-Latimer, social studies. Bella Hannah White, English. Now we have an item from the Nautilus Chorale, Taylor, the Latte Boy, music and lyrics by Goldrich and Heisler, directed by Mr. John Buchanan, accompanied by Dr. Will Martin.
There's a boy who works at Starbucks who is very inspirational. He is very inspirational because of many things. I come in at 8:11 and he smiles and says, "How are you?" When he smiles and says, "How are you?" I could swear my heart grows wings. So today at 8:11, I decided I should meet him. I decided I should meet him in a proper, formal way. So today at 8:11, when he smiled and said, "How are you?" I said, "Fine, and my name's Carol." And he softly answered, "Hey." And I said my name was Carol, and thank you for the extra fun. And he said his name was Taylor, which provides the inspiration for this poem. To get my nerve up, to recite my poem musical. He would like the fact it's musical because he plays guitar. So today at 8:11, Taylor told me he was playing in a band down in the village, in the basement of a bar. And he smoothly flipped the lever to prepare my double latte. But for me, he made it triple, and he didn't think I knew. But I saw him flip the lever, and for me he made it triple. And I knew that triple latte meant that Taylor loved me too. I said, "What time are you playing?" And thank you for the extra spin. to keep the 355 because this triple latte was on him.
Mrs. Jenny Seward, Head of the English Department, will now read the Year 11 academic prizes. These will be presented by Mrs. Beth Chisholm, assisted by Miss Rosie Joyce, Year 11 Dean.
The Otago Branch Ex-Girls Association prizes for academic excellence in Year 11. Prizes for academic excellence: Emily Oban, commendation for dance, geography, mathematics with algebra and science. Agatha Austin, distinction for dance, commendation for science. Brooke Beeman, distinction for history, commendation for science. Lucy Carmen, distinction for food and nutrition and Spanish, commendation for physical education and health and science. Freya Glover, distinction for Te Reo Māori, commendation for geography, mathematics with algebra and science. Redeemer Jan, distinction for French, commendation for digital technology, English, mathematics with algebra and science. Tessa Richardson, distinction for geography, commendation for science and Spanish. Ava Shulman, distinction for English, music and science, commendation for drama and mathematics with algebra. Eva Tompkins, distinction for design and visual communication and digital technology, commendation for commerce, English and mathematics with algebra. Margot Trump, commendation for science. Distinctions in Year 11. Idian Al-Said, mathematics with numeracy. Lujan Al-Gharani, Mathematics with Numeracy. Julia Bai, Japanese, Commendation for Design and Visual Communication and Science. Izzy Fahey, Food and Nutrition, Commendation for Dance, Drama and Science. Emily McDowell, Te Ao Haka, Commendation for Commerce and Science. Izzy Mead, Commerce. Roy Yu Ni, English Language. Viduni Jayasinghe, Drama. Ali Parker, Outdoor Education. Annabelle Patterson, Design and Visual Communication, English and Spanish. Jasmine Potter, Physical Education. Rita Romanova, Spanish and Textiles Design. Harriet Rowe, Physical Education. Quiva Williams, Art, Physical Education and Health and Textiles Design. Amarai Walmarins, Hard Materials Technology. Yiling Zhang, Mathematics with Algebra, Commendation for Digital Technology and Science. Commendations in Year 11. Lexi Adam, Textiles Design. Myrna Al-Halal, Mathematics with Numeracy and Science. Lily Allam, Level 2, Mathematics with Algebra. Zoe Baxter, English. Emily Brooks, Physical Education. Ruby Chisholm, Food and Nutrition. Larissa Chu, Digital Technology, Mathematics with Algebra and Science. Ali Cohen, Commerce. Abby Den Decker, Japanese. Abia Duncan, Mathematics with Numeracy. Riley Duthy, Hard Materials Technology. Hazel Early, Art. Lucy Fie, English and Outdoor Education. Halen Harrell, Hard Materials Technology. Vita Johnson, French. Esme Landreth, Commerce and Hard Materials Technology. Sachi Lucas, Textiles Technology. Isla McQueen, English, Level 2 French and Mathematics with Algebra. Isabella Miller, Outdoor Education and Physical Education. Sophia Monson, Drama and Science. Caitlin Robinson, Commerce and Mathematics with Numeracy. Gemma Scott, English. Holly Seal, English and Japanese. Sidra Siddiqui, History. Alia Sheehan, Outdoor Education. Lucia Shen, Art. Jamie Stibby, French. Omega Sun, Commerce and History. Olivia Thompson, Mathematics with Numeracy. Lila Ward, Hard Materials Technology. Florrie Wilson, Food and Nutrition. Bali Zuba, Commerce and English. Our Year 12 Academic Awards will be presented by Ms. Kyla Mullen from our school board. The awards will be read by our Deputy Principal, Mr. Chris Richards, assisted by Ms. Tiffany Holmes, Year 12 Dean.
Month-White Dalrymple Prizes for Academic Excellence in Year 12. Prizes for Academic Excellence. Amadine Chanele Kersi, Commendation for Chemistry, Hard Materials, Technology and Spanish. Kira Coffey, Distinction for Mathematics with Algebra, Commendation for Digital Technology and English. Lily Falkus, Distinction for Biology, Business Studies, Drama and Media Studies, Commendation for English. Amy Fraser, Distinction for Chemistry, Hard Materials Technology and History, Commendation for English. Ella G, Distinction for Physics, Commendation for Biology and Japanese. Matilda Hall, Distinction for Photography, Commendation for English, Media Studies, Physical Education and Textile Design. Zoe Martin, Commendation for Dance and Geography. Rania Pereira, Distinction for English and Spanish. Lily Roberts, Distinction for French, Commendation for Biology and Mathematics with Algebra. Sienna Thomas, Commendation for English, History and Media Studies. Moving on to distinctions in Year 12. Sepia Al-Press, Food and Nutrition and Physical Education. Rana Al-Sharif, Digital Technology and Physical Science, Commendation for Physical Education. Lottie Armstrong, Textile Design and Commendation for Biology. Zaifeng Chen, English Language. Fleur de Clifford, Music and Commendation for Business Studies. Rylan Fellows, General Mathematics and Commendation for Science. Esme Garcia, Art Painting. Claudia Harkham, Agriculture, Commendation for Geography. Olive Hohaya Fife, Te Ao Haka. Tammy Honda, English Language. Eva G, Japanese. Manami Kai, Science and Commendation for English. Alexi King, Gateway. Rory Latimer, Hospitality. Michaela Lindsay, Dance and Textiles Design. Brooke Moses, General Mathematics, Commendation for Business Studies. Alexa Perryman, Tourism. Ava Stray, Geography and Commendation for Biology. Hannah Summerfield, Economics, Commendation for English. Lily Tricky, Outdoor Education. Ali Yin, Design and Visual Communication. On to commendations in Year 12. Iza Ahmad, Digital Technology. Phoebe Ashdown, Drama, English and History. Rose Barkman, Agriculture. Lexi Burns, General Mathematics. Christine Kai, Mathematics with Algebra and Textiles Design. Amelia Chalice, Physical Education. Grace Chen, Business Studies. Lexi Clark, Science. Maddie Cuttle, Physical Education. Eleanor Dean, Digital Technology and Economics. Hayley Dunn, Drama and General Mathematics. Anson Fung, Design and Visual Communication. Abby Glover, Hard Materials Technology. Sam Gomez, Art, Chemistry and Physical Education. Maisie Hill, English. Ada Hu, Photography. And Brooklyn Jackson, Chemistry, English, Hard Materials Technology and Spanish. Emily Lockman, French. Lily Malcolm, Hospitality. Emma Maley, Biology and English. Alia Martin, English Literacy and Tourism. Olivia McBride, Biology and English. Tara Mellon, Geography. Emma Ong, English. Guan Park, Biology and Mathematics with Algebra. Elia Rosman, Digital Technology. Kato Rumble, Design and Visual Communication. Hannah Schooler, Biology. Olivia Stevenson, Mathematics with Algebra. Taylor Templeton, French. Laurelie Teo Kotai, Gateway. Meg Toomer, English and Mathematics. Georgia Tor, Mathematics. Edelweiss von Hoffler, Japanese. And Brooke Watana Reddington, Mathematics with Algebra. Mrs. Bridget Davidson, our principal, will now read the Year 13 Academic Awards. These will be presented by Mr. Terry Curtis from the school board and assisted by Mr. Chris Durrant, our Head of Department of Languages.
Year 13 Subject Awards. Distinctions in Year 13. Rihanna A. Byrne, Culinary Artist Prize for Creativity, Passion and Flair in Senior Foods. Distinction for Hospitality, Commendation for Food and Nutrition. Mariana Al-Halal, English Language, Commendation for General Mathematics. Kate Ballantyne, Media Studies, Commendation for English Literature, History and Mathematics with Statistics. Annabelle Batchelor, Commendation for Distinction in General Mathematics. Mika Bradburn Hay, Distinction in Biology and History, Commendation for English Literature. Emily Capel, Cherie Alderton Cup for Distinction in Outdoor Education. Chloe Court, Classical Studies, Commendation for Geography. Rebecca Davies, Culinary Artist Prize for Creativity, Passion and Flair in Senior Foods, Distinction for Hospitality, Commendation for Food and Nutrition. Francis Donald, Chemistry, Commendation for Art History. Anna Fee, Photography, Commendation for Media Studies. Hannah Fleming, the Jan Anderson Cup for English, Distinction for Textiles Design, Commendation for Biology, Chemistry and Physics. Caitlin Gibbs, Biology, Food and Nutrition and Mathematics with Statistics, Commendation for Chemistry and Classical Studies. Giselle Hagan, MacArthur Cup for Distinction in Physical Education. Ruby Henderson, the Rose Gordon Cup for Physics, Distinction for Digital Technology, Commendation for Chemistry and English Literature. Olivia Hurley, Cup for Distinction for Dance. Holly Ingham, Mathematics, Distinction in Mathematics with Calculus, Commendation for Biology, Chemistry and English Communication. Jessie Magruder, Maker's Trophy for Independence and Outstanding Commitment to Quality in Senior Hard Materials Technology. Becca Moore, Painting, Distinction in Painting, Commendation for English Literature and Japanese. Ella Moses, Distinction in Te Ahaka, Commendation for Business Studies. Ariana Oswald, Distinction in Earth and Space Science, Commendation for Chemistry. I'll slow down a wee bit. Ariana. Commendation for Chemistry. Amelia Phipps Green, English Communication, Commendation for Drama, Media Studies and Music. Tegan Purvis, the Jacinta Brown Memorial Plate for Distinction in Japanese, Commendation for Physics. Sarah Pashenko, Innovators Prize for Innovation and Creativity in Senior Design and Visual Communication, Distinction for Music, Commendation for Art History. Teresa Radke, Business Studies, Distinction in Economics and Distinction in French, Commendation for English Literature and Mathematics with Calculus. Kaylee Scharf, Distinction in Spanish. I'll wait till Kaylee comes up. Distinction in Spanish. Amelia Spurway, Distinction in Geography. Perpetua Taniela, the Gateway Cup for Distinction in Gateway, Commendation for Tourism. Liesl Tolson, Distinction in French, Commendation for Physical Education. Hayley Ward, Distinction in Tourism, Commendation for Dance. Malitiana White, Distinction in Drama, Commendation for English Communication. I can see her there. And Jade Wilson, Distinction in Art History and Te Reo Māori, and Commendation for History. Commendations in Year 13. Janella Ainu in Samoan. Charlotte Barr, French and Mathematics with Statistics. Nathalie Chan, Digital Technology. Rosie Choi, Chemistry. Isla Curry Quinn, Hard Materials Technology. Iris Earp, Gateway. Samaya Ida Zayade, General Mathematics. Emma Fahey, Business Studies, Dance and English Communication. Tara Forbes, Design and Visual Communication. Lauren Gibbons, Biology and Classical Studies. Molly Goldsmith, General Mathematics and Physical Education. Maddie Johnson, Drama. Eve Lester, DVC. Sophie McClellan, Agriculture. Jamie McKinnock, Art. Continuing the commendations in Year 13, Zaria Naidu, Chemistry. Georgia Osborne, Chemistry. Hina Palicio, Business Studies. Misha Patson, Mathematics with Calculus. Kaylee Phillips, French. Hayley Reynolds, Business Studies. Eva Somerville, Agriculture and Gateway. Rebecca Teague, Textiles Design. Rosa Van Turnout, English Communication. Kirsten Williams, Textiles Design. And Evelyn Young, Hard Materials Technology. Congratulations to all students who have been awarded academic prizes. It is now my great pleasure to introduce to the stage, well, she's already on the stage, May Chen and her mother Jean. We'll call you up, Jean, when the prize is being awarded. To award the May and Jean Chen Prize for Transformational Leadership in 2025. Dr. May Chen holds a LLB Honours Law degree from Otago, LLM from Harvard, an honorary LLD from Otago, a CM Institute of D, and is a top barrister in New Zealand and president of New Zealand Asian Lawyers. She was previously Managing Partner of Chen Palmer Public and Employment Law Specialists, Independent Non-Executive Director, Bank of New Zealand Board, New Zealand, and a member of the New Zealand Securities Commission. She was adjunct professor at the University of Auckland Business School and the School of Government. She is the inaugural chair of the New Zealand Global Woman and a top 10 finalist in 2014 and 2016 for New Zealander of the Year. The May and Jean Chen Prize for Transformational Leadership, valued at $2,000 a year, recognises and supports students who demonstrate exceptional potential to bring about positive change in society, and this will be awarded following May's address. So welcome to the podium, May Chen.
Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. May Chen toka wingoa, te hirikapo toka wingoa Māori. And that name was given to me by Tā Timothy Karatu and Wharuhuia Milroy when I sat on the Kōhangarau, when I acted for the Kōhangarau National Board. It's a Māori name that was gifted to me, and I'm not wearing my taonga tonight. But can I say it's been transformational to look at Otago Girls High School and the extent to which you recognise Te Ao Māori and understand Te Reo Māori. I'm here to talk to you today about transformational leadership, which really sounds boring. So let me try and jazz it up because I don't think I can compete with the latte boy. I want to talk to you about energy. Because in order to be a transformational leader, you got to have a big idea, but you got to have a lot of energy. The reason is because if you are going to transform and transcend worlds, it requires an explosion of energy. Well, what does that mean, May? Well, it means that Buddha said, if you stay on the path that you're on, you'll end up where you're going. If you think you're not going to a very good place and you want to go to a different place, then it requires a lot of energy. So, if you now find yourself in a world that you don't particularly like, then the only way to change it is to transform it. You have to get off the path that you're on and you have to get on another path. But how do we do that? Well, it's not time. I bought a great book from Seneca, and it was called The Shortness of Time and the Shortness of Life, and it was about the fact that we never have enough time, but actually that isn't true. Because what Seneca says is that most of us have lots of time, but why should we be given more? Because we don't use well the time that we already have. I realise that it's not time, it's energy. In a day, I wake up in the morning, and this morning I hit the gym. I was pumping weights today because I did speed cycle for the last 2. So that's when my energy is high. But by the end of the day, I'm really good only for Netflix, okay? That's the only appointment I've got. So how do you make sure that you've got sufficient energy to be a transformational leader? And so I hope I'm describing who it is that wins the prize tonight, because I saw quite a few CVs and they look great. In fact, last year it looked so great, we had to award 2 prizes. And so this year, I looked at all the CVs and they were wonderful. But most importantly, I want to encourage you right now, where you are, parents included, to undertake an energy audit. What gives you energy and what dissipates energy? What takes all of that energy away? Well, obviously the first thing is stuff that you do that you shouldn't do. Why? Well, because it doesn't take you anywhere. It doesn't take you any closer to where you want to go. So, therefore, it's really important not to do things that just go nowhere and cause you trouble. So, if you're going to say something stupid, don't. The reason is because if you say something stupid, you're just going to have to rectify the problem. Okay? Similarly, there's no point doing drama llama. There's no point allowing your mind to spin out of control so that in your mind there is catastrophe. Your life is about to go down the toilet. You are about to be in the middle of a nuclear explosion. So it is really, really important to understand that you need to control your imagination. The reason is because most of the things that dissipate your energy are internal. Some of them are external. People hate you. That drains your energy. Or you try and fit in. That means not being who you are. That means trying to pretend somebody that you're not. Well, that just eats a lot of energy, okay? So I want to give you the second big idea. The second big idea is that a lot of you are carrying a really big rock around, and you do it 24/7. And that rock is your self-doubt, your internal worries, and a lot of it is not particularly liking yourself. Because you say, hey, look, I'm not enough. I'm not as brainy as all those girls that just went across the stage, and, I'm not tall enough or beautiful enough, or you have a crisis of confidence. And so I want to encourage you to put the rock down, because actually you don't need to carry it. You don't need to carry it. You were born the way you were. Now, there are things that you control and there are things you can't control. And you are enough. So don't spend your time being difficult with yourself. Because actually, I find that 60% to 70% of most people's energy is dissipated because they're carrying around a really big rock, which is all that internal self-doubt. Well, guess what? Second lesson, you can just put the rock down. Why don't you? The reason is because you can't change the rock. You are who you are. You were born the way you were born. So hating on yourself or wanting to be somebody else isn't going to happen. You're just going to wake up tomorrow morning and guess who? Still going to be you. So the third thing I want to try and connect with you on is the fact that most of the barriers in your life, oh, I can't do this and I can't do that, and this isn't right, and my parents aren't rich, and I've got no contacts, and I'm not like... Folks, most of the barriers in your life are internal. They're in your mind. They're in your mind. Now look, I'm not Keanu Reeves, and we're not going to do The Matrix tonight. But most of the barriers that you think you face are in your head. There's a lot of things I can't do, but I choose not to focus on those. We came to this country, we didn't speak English. We didn't know anybody, and we had no money. So I could have just sat there and we could have done nothing, but instead we have focused on what we can do. And so a lot of people say to me, oh, well, I can't do this and that. You only can't do it if you need the roar of the crowd. You only can't do it if there aren't 50 people saying, oh, good on you. You are so wonderful. Go on, go do it. You only can't do it if you need all of that to do the big idea in your mind. So focus on the things you can do, because whatever you think to do is enough. People say to me, well, it's not perfect, May, we haven't got enough of this and that. And I just say, well, I tell you what, why don't we just do what we can do and then we die? Okay, you think that's funny? Well, it's a fact. I am going to die, all right? You are going to die. In fact, I say to people who don't like me, it's okay. Don't waste your time thinking about me. Don't waste your time hating me. I promise to die, okay? And death is a very good motivator, energizer, to just get on and do something. In fact, I'm having a fight with someone at the moment who thinks we should do nothing until there's a whole lot of data. And what I say is we're going to do something, because then everyone will realise we don't have data. So I'm just going to do what I can do. Now, the next big thing, energy is not enough. A big idea is not enough. You have to have courage. You need to be brave. What does that mean, May? Well, what it means is that you need to be brave enough to have a shot at the title and to fail. Have I ever failed? Boy, big time. You don't know how many shots I've put up. You don't know how often I've missed. I have a really high fail rate. In fact, I failed so much this year that I just really needed to be loved back to life. So, you need to, well, you don't need to do anything really. You can just ignore everything I say. But the reality is that you were made to do something. And if you do not do what it is you were made to do, you will not be happy. So my problem is that I could retire. Why is that a problem, mate? Well, my problem is that I was born to create. So I can't retire. I'm not a golden Labrador. I was born a border collie. Yeah, and I got one of those as well. I've also had a golden Labrador. But the problem is that therefore I have to create, and therefore in order to create, I have to be brave enough to fail. Now, I want to end on this note. Oh, thank goodness, she's wrapping up. Look, ultimately you cannot be a transformational leader without love. You have to be able to love yourself when nobody else understands what the hell you're up to. What are you trying to do, May? Well, sometimes I'm not sure, but most of the times I am. But you also need some love from others. That's why the award is rightly called the May and Jean Chen Prize, because it's a joint endeavour. Now, I can't do what I do without the support and love that I've had. My mum's been a big part of that. Mum, you are determined. You see, my mother has a superpower. And I didn't realise she had a superpower until I realised that she'd given it to me. Damn it, it's not a superpower I wanted, Mum. But my mum has a superpower, and her superpower is that of will. She is determined, and if she is determined to do something, she will do it. So that's not one of the ones I wanted, Mum. But she's also a great problem solver. Thank you, I like that one. That's what I do for a living. So if you want to know how I funded the prize, that's how I funded it, and because now we've made it the May and Jean Chen Prize, I think I said to Bridget, we'd do it for 5 years, let's do it for 20, and I will change my will, so that if I get run over by a bus, they will pay out, all right? Yeah, well, it's just got to be done, all right? Because that is a fitting tribute to you, Mum. And can I just say that, well, I suppose we need to say thanks to Dad too. Yeah, Peter Chen. Yep. And by the way, I'm the baby of the family, so let me tell you, I am not the extraordinary transformational leader. Dr. Annie Chen is the eldest. She went through this school and she was a proximate Kesset. Professor Mindy Chen Wishart is the first lawyer in our family, and she was Dean of Law at Oxford University. So, you know, like, no pressure, guys. Yeah, it's true. And she was Dux, right? And she went through Otago Girls High School. And then there's number 3, and her name's Angel Nicholson, and she teaches at the Canterbury University. And without her love and care this year, I'd have died, because I needed to be loved back to life. I tried a few things, didn't make it, scraped a lot of knees, but she helped me back on my feet, so that I am here trying again, all right? Because I just wanted to have the opportunity to connect with you and to leave some sort of, I don't know, footprint so that you might take all of this energy and try something else. So in conclusion, I say that you don't need many people to cheer you on, but you do need people who really, really care about you and will keep your hope alive. And without hope, you will never transform anything, because hope is what transforms you. And if you are transformed, then you can transform the world and the world around you. So I am proud today that my mother will come up and give the award, because it is important always to remember that it is never about you. Kia ora. Come on, Mum.
So I will just invite, I'm just not sure of the order, shall we say thank you? Yeah. We'll do the thank you afterwards. Thank you, May. Thank you for those words. It inspires me to listen to you, and also it's been inspiring to talk to Jean this afternoon as well. So thank you, May and Jean, for this prize. In 2025, the May and Jean Chen Prize for Transformational Leadership is awarded to Emma Fahey. So I think Emma, you could stand between May and Jean when you have composed yourself, because I'm just going to talk about you for a little bit. Yeah, stay there, and we will get a photo as well if somebody can oblige with the phone. I deliberately left my phone out of the room. Wonderful. So I'll tell you about Emma while we're standing here with her. Emma Fahey is an exceptional leader who demonstrates dedication, innovation and empathy in all her roles. Just stand there and relax. As Peer Support Prefect, Emma grew a team of 34 leaders and fostered a welcoming and positive environment for our Year 9 students, implementing several new initiatives in the Sisters and peer support programs, and the Year 9s will know about that. Most notably, Emma is the Marketing and Communications Leader for her award-winning Young Enterprise Scheme business, Rhythm. This innovative venture is not only commercially successful, but also champions a social goal of supporting women through their menstrual journey and with girls' periods. Working with her crew, her innovative product idea, which is a health supplement to help students with their periods, for Young Enterprise earned her the Findex-sponsored Innovation Award at regional finals and a National Excellence Award, placing third in the country for innovation out of 770 other businesses. Her innovation also shone in ShowQuest, where she created a unique performance about social media trends, earning her team third place and an Excellence in Art Award. Emma is also a leader in hip-hop, netball and the Year 13 Medley Committee. Congratulations on being awarded the May and Jean Chen Prize for Transformational Leadership for 2025. Oh, before you go, May.
Just on behalf of the Otago Girls community, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Mei Chen and Jean Chen for being here with us tonight and presenting this prestigious award. Your generosity and encouragement does not go unnoticed by our school, and your words tonight have been very inspiring. I'd love to present these gifts to show our appreciation.
I hope it's chocolate. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Should we go with me? Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Sharon, that's Mindy will be back on Friday.
Oh, yes, yes. It is now fitting that we invite Miss Karina Patterson, mother of Jessie Magruder, our head prefect, to come forward to congratulate all of our graduates for 2025. We also look forward to seeing our graduates and their whānau at the graduation ball at the University Union tomorrow evening. Keep my high heels on. Ms. Catherine Dick will read the graduate list, assisted by Joe Nielsen, our Year 13 Dean.
The following students have completed 5 years of secondary education. Tonight, we acknowledge your contribution to the school and wish you well for your future endeavours. Tessa Aby, Rihanna Aburn, Tui Adams, Emilia Adamson, Janella Ainu, Mariana Al Hilal, Ahed Al Musa, Hazza Al Sari, Zaina Al Sari, Holly Alexander, Meg Allison, Kate Valentine, Grace Barnes, Charlotte Barr, Annabelle Batchelor, Lisa Bearbudi, Jasmine Beckett, Emma Bolter, Micah Bradburn-Hay, Emily Capel, Natalie Chang, Rosie Choi, Chloe Court, Rani Crossan, Isla Curry-Quinn, Rebecca Davies, Taylor Dawson, Clara Deans, Judy Debo, Lily Dixon, Frances Donald, Iris Earp, Someye Idazadeh, Emma Fahey, Anna Faye, Omia Fitzgerald, Hannah Fleming, Tara Forbes, Lauren Gibbons, Caitlin Gibbs, Molly Goldsmith, Bella Gurr, Giselle Hagan, Alison Hahn, Ruby Henderson, Colby Hill, Tinania Holmes Habaturi, Esther Huang, Olivia Hurley, Monica Ida, Holly Ingham, Orla Jackson, Sunny Jackson Faulkner, Maddie Johnston, Miane Just, Phoebe Kerr, Pfizer Koda, Nadia Coney, Sarita Coy, Eve Lester, Sophie Lowe, Nikita Liu, Riley Makiti, and Sahara Mason. Poppy McConville, Jessie Magruder, Sophie McClellan, Kate Merriman, Jamie Minhinnick, Devon Moffat, Lily Monaghan, Becca Moore, Ella Moses, Lucy Murphy, Zanub Nafis, Zaria Naidu, Charlotte Neal, Livia Nielsen, Georgia Osborne, Ariana Oswald, Hina Pasilio, Misha Paxton, Amelia Patterson, Kaylee Phillips, Amelia Phipps Green, Ponsawan Pimsopa, Mishala Pin, Renee Powell, Ash Prent, Tegan Purvis, Sarah Pashenko, Teresa Radka, Jordanian Revi, Hayley Reynolds, Eva Robertson, and Katie Rowe. Vakisha Saunderson, Kaylee Schaaf, Lily Shawman, Courtney Sell, Liliana Snedden, Eva Somerville, Mai Sormea, Aurora Spur, Amelia Spurway, Hope Stapley, Tara Strawn, Alex Sutherland, Angelia Tangatoli Papau, Lita Takataka, Perpetua Taniala, Twila Tasi Courts, Georgia Takanoa, Rebecca Teague, Anna Telford Giles, Jessica Tom, Amelia Thorburn, Grace Tickle, Liesl Tolson, Kaylee Tor, Rosa Van Turnout, Dina Vertuna, Evelyn Vertuna, Stacia Wallace, Hayley Ward, Olivia Webber, Melitiana White, Kirsten Williams, Sophie Williams, Jade Wilson, Nika Wilson, Evelyn Young, and Sarah Yuhoy. The students who are receiving sports, cultural and academic awards, could you please get in order while I read the university and tertiary scholarships? Because this year we have had over $700,000 awarded in university and tertiary scholarships for 2026, both here and for overseas. And I'm now going to read and acknowledge and congratulate the following students. They have already crossed the stage. University of Otago Leaders of Tomorrow, Meg Allison, Annabelle Batchelor, Jasmine Beckett, Micah Bradburn-Hay, Chloe Court, Emma Fahey, Tara Forbes, Caitlin Gibbs, Eve Lester, Nikita Liu, Jessie Magruder, Zaria Naidu, Ariana Oswald, Amelia Phipps Green, Teresa Radka, Lily Shawman, Amelia Spurway, and Rosa Van Turnout. The University of Otago 150th Entrance Scholarship. Ruby Henderson, Lily Monaghan, Zenub Nafis, Courtney Sell, Eva Somerville, Lisa Tolson. The University of Otago New Frontiers Excellence Scholarship, Isla Curry Quinn. The University of Otago International Global Scholarship, Alison Hahn. And Esther Huang. The University of Otago Academic Excellence, Hannah Fleming, Holly Ingham, and Emma Small. The University of Otago Māori Scholarship, Rani Crossan, Giselle Hagan, Georgina Takanawa, and Jade Wilson with high distinction. The University of Otago Pacific Peoples Scholarship, Kaylee Phillips, Tuila Tazi Courts, Grace Tiko, and Melitiana White. The University of Otago Vice Chancellor's Scholarship for International Students, Mai Somea. The Otago Polytech Vaka Moana Scholarship goes to Sarah Yuhoi. Victoria University Wellington Tangewai Excellence Scholarship, Anna Feye and Ariana Oswald. The University of Canterbury Go Waitaha Scholarship, Liesl Tolson. The University of Auckland Top Achiever Scholarship, Emma Small. The Otago Polytechnic Celebrate Design Scholarship, Meg Taylor. We now move to our sports, cultural and academic awards. These awards are read by Mr. Richards and presented by Mr. Simon Smith from our school board. He will be assisted by Mrs. Maurice Patterson, our Head of Physical Education.
Okay, Sports, Cultural and Academic Awards. The nice shiny bunch of trophies to hand out tonight. First of all, Fleur de Clifford, the Challenge Cup for Excellence in Hockey. Abby Glover, the Tina Arthur Trophy for Most Improved Hockey Player. Sophie Moores, Service to Hockey. Isla Marshall, Junior Challenge Cup for Hockey. Sienna Nicholson, Cup for Player of the Year Basketball. Ariana Oswald, Farndon Cup for Rowing. Nadia Coney, Cup for Player of the Year for Rugby. Rowan Wilson, the Wilson Cup for Cricket Best Individual. Grace Tiko, the Alison Thomas Cup for Excellence in Netball. Tuila Tarsi Courts, the Patterson Cup for Most Valuable Senior Netballer. Giselle Hagan, the Patterson Cup for Most Valuable Senior Netballer. Isla Williams, the Junior Cup for Netball. Caitlin Gibbs, the Dunedin City Contractors Cup for Esports. Ada Hu, the Breakout Rookie of the Year for Esports. Sophie Lowe, the Trophy for Football Player of the Year. Let's wait for Ada to come up. Well done. Alice Usher, the Junior Football Trophy. Chloe Court, the Outstanding Contribution to Futsal. Jessie Magruder, the Mana Poirua Cup for Excellence in Volleyball. Frances Tuingamala, the Most Promising Junior Volleyballer. Sophia Bellaria, the Service to Volleyball. Isabella Miller, the Cup for Outstanding Performance in Water Polo. Rani Crossan, Service to Water Polo. And Annalise Miller, the Most Promising Junior Water Polo Player. Olivia Hurley, the cup for contribution to OGHS aerobics. Lily Barker, cup for contribution to OGHS aerobics. Sky Wilson, the Yvette Williams Cup for most improved athlete. Ava Cooling, the Shona Gilchrist Cup for most promising junior cricket. May Baker, the outstanding contribution to rock climbing. Jade Wilson, best performance for senior track. Jessie Magruder, best performance for senior field. Both of those are in athletics. And now we move on to our cultural awards. Melly Tiana White, the Anna Fox Cup for drama. Lucy Feeley, the Shakespeare Reading Award. Lily Falkus, the Smith and Thorpe Cup for drama. Kira Coffey, the JCH Somerville Cup for debating. Anna Feeley, the Dulcie Gunn Music Prize for composition. Meg Allison, the Patricia Payne Choir Cup. Eve Fraser, the Poulter Prize for orchestral music. Amelia Phipps Green, the Anna Thomas Award for the greatest contribution to choral music, and the Miss J.N. Hendry's Prize for music. Sarah Pashenko, the Georgina Zellen-Smith Prize for the most promising pianist. Nikita Liu, the All Blues Cup for service and excellence in jazz band. Evelyn Young, the Nancy Tichborne Prize for contribution to art in the senior school. Grace Tikor, the Performing Arts Cup in the senior school. Yiling Zhang, the Media Lab Leadership Award. Ada Hu, the Media Lab Leadership Award. And Hayley Ward, the Cup for contribution to hip hop. And we move now on to our academic awards. Rana Al-Sharif, the Digital Innovation Award, which is innovation, extensive new learning, self-determinant and innovative leadership in digital technology. Kate Campbell, the Technologist Award, excellence in technology subjects in the junior school. Micah Bradburn-Hay, the Fulton Dennison Scholarship for English and History. Rylan Fellows, the Edith Leon Trophy for Perseverance in Year 12 Mathematics. Ella G, the Dunedin Zonta Prize for Mathematics and Science in Year 12. Teresa Radka, the Forsyth Bar Setter Medal for Commerce. Aisling Coffey, the Language Teachers Cup for Excellence in Junior International Languages. Liesl Tolson, the Head of Department's Cup for Excellence in Senior International Languages. Hannah Fleming, the Douglas Memorial Prize for Excellence in Creative Design and Textiles in the Senior School. Emily Peppercorn, the David Baxter Memorial Bursary for Food Technology in Year 10. Neve Cutfield, the prize for the best student in the junior school for social studies. Rakaya Alo, the Ethel and Nancy Lawrenson Memorial Prize for creative writing. Isabella Miller, the Timaru Branch Ex-Girls Association Prize for Achievement. Evelyn Young, the Eileen Poulter Study Award for a Year 13 student who has shown exemplary attitude to school. Ariana Parku, the Te Mana Wahine for excellence in junior Māori, whaia te iti kahurangi. Katara Poltai, Wairua Puho Junior Kapahaka. Ja Namana, the Sasha Dobson Trophy for Kapahaka, for persistence and diligence. Layla Barton, the Sasha Dobson Trophy for Kapahaka, persistence and diligence. Jade Wilson, the Mana Ponamu Tuakana Senior. And Lila Ward, Mana Ponamu Taina Junior. Rebecca Teague, the Otago Polytechnic Principals Award. Sarah Yuhoi, the Otago Polytech Pacific Island Recognition Award, Senior. Francis Tuingamala, the Otago Polytechnic Pacific Island Recognition Award, Junior. And Kenzie Drake, the Zayed Sustainability Scholarship. Well done to all those students. We now move on to our service awards, and these will be read by Mrs. Vicky Miller, our Head of Science, presented by Ms. Lee Carter from the School Board, and assisted by Mr. Simon Packard, Head of Technology.
This set of awards is a surprise to the set of students, so we may have a little bit of a pause in between times. So I'll start with the Dean's Special Prizes. The Learmonth White Dalrymple Prize for Leadership in Year 9, Molly Gilbert. Dean's Commendations in Year 9, Johanna Engelmeyer, Eva Gardner, Lily Napier, Ada Silva, and Sophie Whalen. The Learmonth White Dalrymple Prize for Leadership in Year 10 goes to Darcy Tavendale. Dean's Commendations, Zainab Osama Abugzamim, Morgan Grennan, Phoebe Martin, Layla Robson, and Lara Trewick. The Learmonth White Dalrymple Prize for Leadership in Year 11 goes to Emily Orban. Dean's Commendations in Year 11 go to Freya Glover, Tessa Richardson, Omega San, Lila Ward, and Yiling Zhang. The Learmonth White Dalrymple Prize for Leadership in Year 12 goes to Phoebe Ashdown. Dean's Commendations in Year 12, Janet Sikamatana, Fleur de Clifford, Emily Lockman, Olivia Stevenson, and Sienna Thomas. Dean's commendations in Year 13 go to Amelia Adamson, Emma Fahey, Caitlin Gibbs, Becca Moore, Grace Tico, and Rosa Van Turnout. The Otago Girls High School House Trophy this year goes to Williams. Tuila Tassi Courts, Award for Pacifica Leadership. Jade Wilson, Nawai Walden Prize for Leadership of Māori Students. Service Awards, Annabella Dobson, Award for Contribution to Junior Outdoor Education. Darcy Tavendale, Award for Contribution to Junior Outdoor Education. Ahmadine Shanalei Kwusi, Services to the Library. Maisie Hill, Services to the Library. Tegan Purvis, Award for Student Contribution to the PTSA. Kirsten Williams, Award for Contribution to the PTSA. Evelyn Young, Edgecombe Award for the Student Representative on the Board of Trustees. And Amiga Sun, Otago Girls High School Student Volunteer Army Top Volunteer for 2025. We are now pleased to present an item by All Blues, the combined Otago Girls and Boys Jazz Band, directed by Dr. Martin. The band will present The Home at Last by Steely Dan, arranged by Dan Hales.
That I'm the lucky one. Who wrote that tired sea song? Said on this peaceful shore. You think you've heard that one before? Well, the danger on the rocks is surely past. Still I remain tied to the mast. Or could it be that I found my home at safe and warm. It's just the calm before the storm. Calling my reservation. So long, hey, thanks, my friend. You think I've tried my luck again? Well, the danger on the rocks is surely past. Still I remain tied to the mast. Or could it be that I have found my home at last? Oh, home at last. Well, the danger on the rocks is surely past. Well, still I remain tied to the mast. Could it be that I have found my home at last? Home at last.
We are so lucky to have such amazing talent in our school, and thank you to Otago Boys for all that you do for us as well. It now comes to the sad but exciting moment where we congratulate, thank and farewell our 2025 prefects, but we also announce our prefects for 2026. I will now ask Jessie Magruder, Head Prefect, and Meg Allison, Deputy Head Prefect, to come forward to present the Prefect Principal Awards with Mrs. Davidson. Mrs. Davidson will then announce the prefects for 2026, and the current prefects will present them with notebooks that contain advice and best wishes for the role going forward. They will be assisted by next year's Year 13 Dean, Ms. Tiffany Holmes.
The Principals Awards for the prefects and the PTSA representatives, and here they are. Kirsten Williams and Tegan Purvis, PTSA representatives. Lily Shawman, Community Service. Give them a minute. Lily Shawman, Community Service. Kate Ballantyne and Francis Donald, Public Relations Prefects. Chloe Court, Head of Student Council. Jamie McKinnock, Wellbeing. Rosa Van Turnout and Emma Fahey, Peer Support Prefects. Amelia and Adamson and Amelia Phipps Green, PB for L Prefects. Alison Han, Academic and Global Prefect. Hannah Fleming, Academic and Enviro Schools Prefect. Caitlin Gibbs, Library. Tuila Tassi Courts Pacific. Jade Wilson, Māori. Malia Tiana White and Nikita Liu, Arts Prefects. Riley Makaiti and Georgina Takanawa, Sports Prefects. Sarah Pashenko, Allen House Captain. Giselle Hagan, Benjamin House Captain. Evelyn Young, Crookshank House Captain. Annabelle Batchelor, Williams House Captain. Meg Allison, Deputy Head Prefect. And Jessie Magruder, Head Prefect. Head Prefect. And Jessie receives the, where is she? There she is. Jessie receives the Alexander Cup for School Leadership. So we're going to do 3 cheers for the prefects, the outgoing prefects and the PTSA representatives. And for young people who might not do 3 cheers very much, it goes hip hip, and then you say very loudly in your loudest voice, hooray, and we do that 3 times. They have to be taught these things. And hopefully you can present each other with your ones. 3 cheers for the prefects and the PTSA representatives. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Oh, you're getting better. And for 2026, the prefects are, this year we have a rearrangement of school council, and we have 5 school council prefects. School council prefect for the PTSA, Lily Roberts. School council prefect for community service, Lily Falkus. And so we ask that the current prefects present their prize, and then this is a bit sad, but then they walk off the stage and their place is replaced by the new prefects. School council prefect, public relations, Amy Fraser. School council prefect for alumni, which is dealing with our ex-students, Zoe Martin. And head of school council, Rana El Sharif. And moving on to our other prefects, Wellbeing Prefect Matilda Hall. Peer Support Prefects Hannah Porter and Maddie Cuthell. I can't see them over the top of these very tall girls. PB for our prefects, Meg Toomer and Sienna Thomas. Academic prefects, Rania Pereira and Kira Coffey, and Kira's unable to be with us. Global and Library Prefect, Edelweiss Van Hoffler. And joining with her in the library role, Kenzie Drake, Enviro Schools and Library. Pacific Prefect, Janet Sakamatana. Māori Prefect, Ariana Geddes. Arts Prefects, Hannah Schooler and Fleur de Clifford. Sport Prefects, Sophie Moores and Millie Hoeta. Allen House Prefect, Olivia Stevenson. Benjamin House Prefect, Olivia McBride. Crookshank House Prefect, Asma Shahali. And Williams House Prefect, Sienna Nicholson. Deputy Head Prefect, Emily Lockman. And Head Prefect, Phoebe Ashton. And we'll do it again. 3 cheers for our new prefects. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. You may now exit the stage. Jessie Magruder has been our head prefect this year, and she will now share with you her experience of 2025.
Kia ora and good evening to everyone here tonight. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the achievements, dedication, and the spirit of every single one of our Otago Girls High School students. First, I would like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to all the recipients of prizes and awards this evening. Your recognition is a reflection of countless hours of hard work, perseverance, and the commitment you bring to everything you do. For those who may not be receiving an award tonight, please know that your efforts, growth, and resilience throughout the year are equally worthy of pride. Achievement is not defined by a trophy, but by the progress you make, the lessons you learn, and the person you become along the way. This year has been full of memorable whole school events that have brought us together, strengthened relationships, and reminded us what it means to belong to the Otago girls community. One of the prefect team's goals was to foster stronger connections between year levels, and I am so proud to say we have truly achieved this. Through our sister groups and peer support leaders, the Year 13s built meaningful relationships with our Year 9s, offering guidance, support, and encouragement whenever it was needed. On a personal level, it has been an incredible privilege to serve as your head prefect this year. This role has taught me so much about leadership, responsibility, and myself. It hasn't always been easy. Like many students, I have also had moments this year where I felt stretched between schoolwork, leadership, life outside of school, and trying to be there for others while still looking after myself. I know many of you have felt the same pressure, juggling commitments, expectations, and the challenge of finding a balance. But it's in those moments that we discover our strength, resilience, and support around us, and our ability to keep moving forward even when life feels overwhelming. Throughout my assembly speeches, I have tried to emphasize the importance of being true to your authentic self, even when life is chaotic, even when you feel unsure, even when the world seems to want a different version of you. I hope that encouraging you to be your genuine selves has reached and inspired many of you this year. As Dr. Zeus beautifully said, "Today you are you, that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you." To the parents and caregivers here tonight, thank you for standing beside your children through every challenge, every success, and every late night study session. Your unwavering support and encouragement makes an immense difference in their lives. To our teachers and staff, thank you for your constant dedication, support, and belief in us. Do not underestimate the impact you have on all of us, whether you realise it or not. To the prefect team this year, thank you for your passion, creativity, and for standing beside Meg and myself through every challenge and every triumph. And to the new prefects, I'd like to say congratulations, and I'd also encourage you to embrace every moment. Lead with kindness, courage, and authenticity. You have the opportunity to shape the year ahead of you. Make it one you are proud of. And once again, congratulations to all award recipients. Your hard work has been shown here tonight, and we are all incredibly proud of you. Thank you.
We now come to our Prestige Prizes. The Prestige Prizes will be read by Mrs. Davidson and presented by Ms. Sharon Knowles, our presiding member of the board. They will be assisted by Mrs. Jamie Cole. She is the HOD of Mathematics, and she is also our Highgate Fellowship recipient for 2025. Welcome.
The Otago Girls High School Board of Trustees Scholarship for Year 11 to the value of $200 to further opportunities in sport is Isabella Miller. The Otago Girls High School Board of Trustees Scholarship for Year 12 to the value of $200 to further opportunities in sport, Sienna Nicholson. Emily Oban, the Otago Girls High School Board of Trustees Scholarship for Year 11 to the value of $200 to further opportunities in cultural activities. Emily Lockman, the Otago Girls High School Board of Trustees Scholarship for Year 12 to the value of $200 to further opportunities in cultural activities. Eva Tompkins, the Otago Girls High School Board of Trustees Scholarship for Year 11 to the value of $200 to further opportunities in academic work. Amy Fraser, the Otago Girls High School Board of Trustees Scholarship for Year 12 to the value of $200 to further opportunities in academic work. And Delilah Brown, very significant, the Blair Girls Scholarship to the value of $1,500, renewable for a further 2 years. The Yvette Williams Cup. The Otago, this is a cup for sporting excellence in the junior school. This award is made in honour of Yvette Williams, who was a gold medalist long jumper in the 1950s and went to Otago Girls, and includes the Otago Girls High School Sports Council Prize. This year, the award is shared by two very deserving recipients, Julia Hodgson and Lucia Mori. Julia Hodgson. Julia's sporting endeavours are widespread. She was instrumental in the Otago Secondary School's orienteering series, assisting in securing the trophy for top Otago secondary school team. She also competes in multi-sport, surf life-saving, athletics and cross-country. In all of these events, Julia has been placed in Otago, the South Island and nationally. Lucia Mori. Lucia began the year by qualifying to compete at the Federation of International Sports, Aerobics and Fitness International World Championships in Prague by becoming first in the FISAF Aerobics Junior Duo section at the Pacific Open in May. She also placed second in the NZCAF Division 1 individual category at both the regional and national events. In October, Lucia travelled to Prague with her duo partner, where they placed 7th in the world. The Payne Sisters Cup for Cultural Excellence in the Junior School, and this includes the Otago Girls Arts Council Prize, goes to Nicole Lowe. Nicole is a member of the Nautilus Chorale Choir and has competed in 2 Big Sing regional competitions, where the choir received the Millennium Trophy for choral art music in both years. She also performed at the Big Sing Cadenza, where the choir was awarded a Koramako Silver Award. In 2025, Nicole joined our jazz band All Blues that just played and competed at both the Dunedin Youth Jazz Festival, where the band received a gold award, and the Southern Jam Jazz Festival in Blenheim, where the ensemble received a commendable silver award. Nicole is a talented drummer and multi-instrumentalist. Hannah Fleming receives the Year 13 Cup for Service, and this award includes the Christchurch Ex-Girls Association Prize, and Caitlin Gibbs is the recipient of the Marks and Worth Prize for Service. Frances Donald receives the Central Otago branch of the Otago Ex-Girls Association Totara Award. This cup has been donated by the Alexandra Ex-Girls Association this year and is awarded for upholding the values of the school and being a role model for other students. And just stay there, Frances, and I'll talk about you. Frances Donald. Frances is an exceptional student whose academic record is marked by consistent success, achieving excellence across NCA levels 1, 2 and 3. As Public Relations Prefect and a member of the Student Council, Frances has shown strong leadership and dedication to service and the school. Her commitment to choir and production and rowing, including a rowing Quad A final, highlights her immense contribution to school life. The Cartwright Award. The Cartwright Award is named after another of our esteemed ex-students who visited this year, Dame Sylvia Cartwright, and it is presented to one student in each house at any year level who contributes greatly to the school. These recipients embody the key attributes as an Otago Girls High School student. And I'll read the four houses and then you can come up and come up as I read them. Allen House, Phoebe Ashdown. Benjamin House, Lily Barker. Crookshank House, Zainab Osama Abagazam. Williams House, Claudia Harcombe. The Te Toi Awi Awi Cultural Team Award. This award goes to the best cultural team, and this year All Blues is the recipient. All Blues received a gold award at the Dunedin Youth Jazz Festival and a silver award at the Southern Jam Youth Jazz Festival. The band performed to a high level in public events around Dunedin, Alexandra and Blenheim, and had numerous players selected for individual awards at competitions and festivals. And the Susanna Bates Sports Team Award goes to the Otago Girls Aerobics Team. At the regional Otago Aerobics event, the Otago Girls Aerobics team won the trophy for highest scoring school and was the second highest scoring school at the national event. The school spirit shown by these athletes to support those competing at all levels is to be commended, and the calibre of athletes improves with every year. We now move on to the Marchant Medals. The Marchant Medal is awarded to a young person who has gained the highest personal achievement in visual performing arts, and the recipients of the Marchant Medals are Emily Aburn and Michaela Lindsay. Emily placed 4th in the New Zealand Hip Hop International Competition. Oban, that should be. Emily Oban. I was looking at her thinking that wasn't right. Emily placed 4th in the New Zealand Hip Hop International Competition, qualifying for Hip Hop International World Championships in Arizona. At the NZCAF Nationals, the same studio team gained 1st place and Shakedown New Zealand 3rd place. Michaela was the winner of From the Earth section of the Hokanui Fashion Awards and winner of the Overall School of Excellence Award. Michaela Lindsay. Oh, here she is. No? No. I don't think she's here. Dalrymple medals, and these go to Kira Coffey, who is unable to be with us here tonight, Amy Fraser, Gloria Eag and Moana Lee. A Dalrymple medal is awarded to a young person's outstanding academic achievement in national competitions. Kira Coffey was chosen to represent New Zealand at the Australian Model United Nations finals. She is only one of 4 in the New Zealand delegation. Amy Fraser was awarded a bronze medal in the New Zealand Chemistry Olympiad. Gloria Eag qualified for the National New Zealand Spelling Bee competition in Wellington, beating over 70 other contestants from the Lower South Island. And Moana Lee received an award in the International Maths Challenge for scoring above the 95th percentile in this competition. SIDE medals. SIDE medals are awarded to students who achieve the highest standard in their sport. And I'll read out 5 names if you make your way up. Ruby Acklin, Asmahan Al-Sari, Hazar Al-Sari, Agatha Austin and Lily Barker. So Ruby Acklin. Ruby won gold with her Eclipse cheerleading team in the Gold Coast and has won a partial bid to cheerleading world championships in 2026. Asmahan Al-Sari and Hazar Al-Sari, just stay there, Aggie, when you get there. At the Kukon Cup New Zealand National Team Selection and International Taekwondo Championship, Asmahan received 3 gold medals in her events and Hazar received 2 gold medals and 1 silver medal in her event at the Taekwondo International Championship. Agatha Aggie and her team came first in the FISAF Junior Grand Fitness Team category at Aerobics Nationals. Agatha is a member of the Aerobics Gymnastics New Zealand team. And Lily Barker placed 2nd place in the Pacific Ocean aerobics event in her fitness team in the Junior Petite Fitness Team category and 1st in the FISAF Adult Fitness Team category at Aerobics Nationals. And the next group, Ella Brett, Elsa Burt, Isla Curry-Quinn, Olivia Dixon, Omea Fitzgerald. Ella Brett represented Otago at the National Gymnastics Championships, competing with her rhythmic gymnastics group, who were placed 3rd. Elsa Burt at the BMX New Zealand Nationals, Elsa powered through 7 races in a tough field of 14 riders, finishing strongly and placing 2nd in New Zealand. Isla Curry-Quinn at the Tavendale and Partners New Zealand National Show Jumping Championship, Isla placed 1st Equitation Championship. Olivia Dixon gained a gold medal in the intermediate section at the New Zealand Ice Figure Skating Championships. Omea Fitzgerald is a member of the New Zealand Youth Under-17 Women's Handball team who travelled to Rarotonga in October to compete in the Oceania IHF Women's Trophy. And the next group, Alzane Haman, Peyton Harris, Julia Hodgkin, Fiona Holmes and Olivia Hurley. Alzane Haman at the New Zealand Secondary School Triathlon, Alzane placed 1st in the under-14 event. Peyton Harris. Peyton and her team placed 2nd in the fitness team category at the Aerobics Pacific Open. I'll read that again because I made a bad job of that. Peyton and her team placed 2nd in the fitness team category at the Aerobics Pacific Open. Julia Hodgkin at the New Zealand Duathlon Championships, Julia placed 3rd in the under-14 individual race. Fiona Holmes. Fiona and her team placed second in the fitness team category at the Aerobics Pacific Open, and Olivia Hurley was selected into the Aerobics Gymnastics New Zealand team. The next group, Holly Ingham, Rory Latimer, Emma Maley, Jessie Magruder and Eva McLean. Olivia Hurley, we've done that one. Holly Ingham. Holly and her team placed second in the fitness team category at the Aerobics Pacific Open. Rory Latimer. Rory and her team placed second in the fitness team category at the Aerobics Pacific Open. Got the Pacific Ocean on my mind. And Emma Maley also placed second in the fitness team category at the Aerobics Pacific Open. And Jessie Magruder at the New Zealand Track and Field Championships, Jessie was placed third in the under-20 shot put. And Eva McLean at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Triathlon, Eva placed first in the under-14 event. And the next group, Annalise Miller, Isabella Miller, Lucia Morey, Livia Nelson and Kaylee Phillips. Annalise Miller, I'll start yours because you've got quite a bit here. At the 2025 Short Course Swimming Championships for New Zealand, held across 5 days, Annalise dominated the freestyle events for the under-13 age group. She ended the competition with 4 gold medals and a bronze. Annalise is now the New Zealand champion swimmer in the 200 metres, 400 metres, 800 metres and 1500 metre freestyle events. And she added a bronze in the 100 metre freestyle event. Also at the Apollo Projects New Zealand Age Group Swimming Championships, Annalise placed second in the 400 metre freestyle, first in the 100 metre freestyle and second in the 200 metre freestyle in the 13-year-old age group. Isabella Miller at the Aon Surf Lifesaving National Championships held in Gisborne. Isabella received a gold medal. Lucia Morey represented New Zealand in aerobics at the FISAF World Championships, coming 7th in the world in the FISAF Junior Duo. Livia Nelson. Livia is a member of the New Zealand Diving Team 2025 and attended the Dubai International Aquatic Championships, placing 5th. Livia competed in 2 competitions, First Nationals held in Auckland and then the Pacific Junior Games, an international competition held in Wellington, gaining 4th in 3 metre finals, 5th in 1 metre finals and 2nd in synchro events. Kaylee Phillips. Kaylee is a member of the New Zealand Youth Under-17 Women's Handball team who travelled to Rarotonga in October to compete for the New Zealand IHF Women's Trophy. And the next group, Peter Richardson, Layla Robson, Katie Rowe, Ada Silva and Margot Trump. They're sports people, they're fast at coming here. Peter Richardson. At the Junior Surf Lifesaving Nationals, Peter gained 2nd place and received a silver medal in the highly competitive diamond event. Layla Robson at the New Zealand Track and Field Champs. Layla was placed 4th in the under 1600 metres, 4th in the under 16 200 metres, 2nd in the under 16 4x100 relay, 2nd in the under 16 4x400 metre relay, and both relay events were Otago records. Katie Rowe at the New Zealand Secondary Schools Weightlifting Championships in Auckland. Katie placed 3rd in the under 69 kilogram category with a combined lift of 112 kilograms. Ada Silva. Ada was 5th place in the New Zealand Junior Freeride snowboarding competition and competed at the Freeride World Tour held at Lottiarai, Japan. Competing in the under-14 division, Ada gained 4th place and securing an impressive ranking of 11th across Asia, Oceania and Europe. Margot Trump. At the Aon Surf Lifesaving National Championships held in Gisborne, Margot received a gold medal. And the final group, Ivy Weatherston Harvey, Sophie Whalen, Jade Wilson and Sky Wilson. Ivy Weatherston Harvey. At the New Zealand Secondary Schools Triathlon, Ivy placed first in the under-14 event. Sophie Whalen attended Diving Nationals and placed 3rd in synchro, 4th 1 metre, 5th platform and 7th on the 3 metre. Jade Wilson at the New Zealand Track and Field Championships. Jade placed 3rd in the under-20 100 metre hurdles, gaining a personal best in this event and 2nd in the senior women 4x100 relay. And Sky Wilson at the New Zealand Track and Field Championships. Sky was placed 5th in the under-16 100 metres, 6th in the under-16 long jump, 2nd in the under-16 4x100 relay, 2nd in the under-16 4x400 metres relay. Both relay events were Otago records, and Sky is also the under-14 100 metre champion for the South Island. Well done to all of those talented people. We now move on to the Global Leadership Award, and this is a very important award for global citizenship. And this year, the award goes to Alison Han. Alison has been an integral part of our international community at Otago Girls High School for 5 years. Alison has been actively involved in organising our cultural days and has received numerous global leadership awards for her service. She is a modest and humble young woman who has nurtured and encouraged our young people, all the while maintaining an excellent work ethic that extends beyond her studies. The Otago Girls High School School Board Scholarship for All-Round Achievement in Year 9. So this is for an all-round student, best all-round student in Year 9. This award goes to Ada Silva. Ada has had a fantastic start at Otago Girls this year, throwing herself into all opportunities. She represented New Zealand in snowboarding at the Freeride World Tour in Japan, coming 4th, as well as being in the 9A touch and volleyball A teams. Ada was in the Otago Girls and Otago Boys production of Grease, and outside of school is a talented tap dancer and was awarded the Dunedin Tap Dancing Society Championship Trophy. Ada was one of our Year 9 scholarship winners this year as a house leader and represented the school speaking to Year 8s on open night. The Otago Girls High School Nautilus Prize for Best All-Round Junior in memory of Bridget Riddell. This year, the Bridget Riddell Prize for Best All-Round Junior goes to Ava Cooling. Ava is an outstanding athlete who has excelled in both cricket and football, representing Otago girls in the first 11 for each sport. She has been a dedicated member of the Nautilus Choir, performing at the Big Thing Regional and Cadenza competitions. Ava is an exemplary role model who asks insightful questions and consistently takes pride in the quality of her work. She achieved first place in physical education and health, second in mathematics, and was awarded second aggregate in her core class. She received commendations in science, English, social studies, and DVC. Ava demonstrates excellence and commitment in leadership, sport, and the arts, and her academic work, making her the best all-round junior. The Annette McFadgen Cup for Diligence goes to Annabelle Batchelor. The Doreen Hayward Prize for Effort and Achievement goes to Alison Han. The Gillette Family Cup for Independence of Mind goes to Ruby Henderson. And the Learmouth White Dalrymple Prize for Leadership in Year 13 goes to Emma Fahey. The Greta Firth Award for Cultural Excellence, and this award includes a Proudfoot Prize, goes to Amelia Phipps Green. So this is the Greta Firth Award for Cultural Excellence. Amelia has been a committed member of Nautilus Chorale since Year 9, performing in 4 Big Thing regional competitions, where the choir received the Millennium Trophy for choral art music in 3 of those years. She also performed at the Big Thing Cadenza in both 24 and 25, when the choir was awarded at both years a Korimako Silver Award. Amelia has competed in Rock Quest for 3 years, performing on both keys and drums with her band Landline, reaching the regional final in both 24 and 25 this year, and also achieved national success by making the national finals of Rock Quest with her duo. On stage, Amelia has been an outstanding contributor to our school productions throughout her time at Otago Girls, taking on the lead role of Rizzo in Greece this year. The Walker and Hall Cup for Games, this award includes a Proudfoot Prize, goes to Jessie Magruder. Jessie is a committed athlete. She is a member of the OGHS Senior Sirens volleyball team and named in the tournament team at the Otago Champs, and also named in the Otago Under-19 volleyball team. She is a member of the Otago Girls First 15 rugby team and athletics team. Jessie placed 4th in the Senior Girls Hammer Throw at the New Zealand Track and Field Champs in December 2024 at the Otago Secondary School Athletics Championships. Jessie won the Senior Girls Hammer Throw, setting a new Otago record with a distance of 48.28 metres. At the South Island Secondary School Athletics, Jessie won a silver medal for Senior Girls Hammer Throw and was 4th in the Under-19 shot put. And Jessie, good luck for competing next week at Nationals in Hastings. And could you stay there? And while you're there, you also receive the MHM King Memorial Prize for Leadership, which includes a Proudfoot Prize. Jessie is an exemplary recipient of this award. She demonstrates outstanding leadership in every facet of school life. As head prefect, she has been a motivated leader, guiding the prefect team with initiatives such as Prefects Unite and fostering collaboration and spirit in the community. Her commitment extends to her invaluable contributions to a wide range of sport. Her unwavering drive, positive influence and organisational skills make her a highly respected leader. And now we come to the last prizes. The Anna P. Logan Stout Cup for Best All-Round Student. This cup for Best All-Round Student in the school goes to Jade Wilson. Jade consistently strives for excellence across all of her pursuits in sport, academics, arts and culture. She has gained level 1, 2 and 3 with excellence and excellence endorsements across many subjects. She excels as a netballer and athletic champion, gaining a place in the Otago Academy of Sport Under-20 development squad for athletics. Jade was a bronze medalist in the 100 metre hurdles event. She was also awarded 2 silver medals at the South Island in championships in the under-19 100 metres and the 100 metres hurdle event. She is also, no surprises, the Otago under-19 100 metre sprint champion. In her only 2 years at Otago Girls High School, Jade has been a key member of cultural groups such as Production and Nautilus Chorale and of course Wairua Puho. In her leadership of Māori students this year, she has excelled as the Māori prefect and member of the Kahui Kōrero, the Māori Student Council, while also serving on the Arts Council and as an arts coordinator. Jade was awarded Class Act for all her achievements, as was Jessie this year, and we can't wait to see what she does next. We now come to the Prestige Academic Prizes. The Board of Trustees Highgate Prizes. These prizes recognise the top Year 13 students across their best 5 subjects. And I'll read them all and then we'll stop at 3rd. 10th aggregate, Jasmine Beckett. 9th aggregate, Melatiana White. 8th aggregate, Teresa Radke. 7th aggregate, Kate Ballantyne. 6th aggregate, Ruby Henderson. 5th aggregate, Amelia Phipps Green. 4th aggregate, Hannah Fleming, and 3rd aggregate, Francis Donald. Proxime accesit to the Ducks, and this includes the School Board Highgate Prize to the value of $500. This goes to Holly Ingham. Holly is an outstanding academic, having achieved stunning results in her rigorous subjects in Year 13. Her intellect and diligent approach are evident through her passions for and results in chemistry, English, dance, maths with calculus and physics. She has balanced these academic pursuits with significant contributions to the school community, including her roles as the Show Quest captain and peer support leader. She has received Community Service Blues Awards and Show Quest Blues Awards, and the Show Quest Blues Award. Furthermore, her exceptional performance in aerobics has been noted earlier this evening. And you might like to stay there, Holly. I think we'll keep you standing in the corner there. And then Ducks of the School, Caitlin Gibbs. In 2025, Caitlin excelled in her courses of biology, chemistry, classical studies, food and nutrition, and mathematics with statistics. She is an extraordinarily strong and disciplined student. A deep understanding of academic concepts exemplifies her talent. Caitlin has been our library prefect this year, and her work in this space has been invaluable, including the initiative of a soon-to-be-installed Lily Putt Library. In the world of esports, she was our captain in this growing field. Caitlin's modesty and generosity have always shone through. She is a student who has always led by example with a quiet confidence that has always been celebrated by her teachers and peers alike. Caitlin is an incredibly talented and dedicated student, and we wish her every success in her upcoming university studies, and we'll stand for the school haka for our Ducks and Proxima Kisit to the Ducks.
We will now sing the school song, The Chambered Nautilus, accompanied by Nikita Liu.
Summer
concludes the Otago Girls High School prize giving for 2025. Please stand again for the closing karakia and the staff departure from the stage.
Te whakaitaka te whakaitaka tēnei te kaupapa ka ea, tēnei te wānaka kua ea, te mauri o te kaupapa ka whakamoia, te mauri o te wānaka ka whakamoia, koa ki roka, koa ki raro, haumi e, hui e, tā e ki e.
Grace Tiko, I believe, is going to sing us out with Valerie. It is a treat. School, feel free to join in.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the waters, and I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. Since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Sing it with me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie, Valerie, oh Valerie. Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale. Did you get a good look? Oh yeah. Hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you found the wrong man who'll fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Oh, and did you have to pay that fine that you were dodging all the time? Are you still busy? 'Cause since I've come on home, well, my body's been a mess, and I've missed your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Myself, and I look across the water, and I think of all the things, what you're doing. In my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over, stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Oh, Valerie, Valerie, oh, Valerie, Valerie. Why don't you come on over?